Cup action all the way in this episode. We're at home to the under-21s from Nottingham Forest in the third round northern section of the Papa John's Trophy, and then we are at Selhurst Park for a big FA Cup match against Crystal Palace. Apologies, it's been a while since I've released an episode, a couple of weeks I think. It's just not a good time at the minute, so just have to bear with me. Things will videos will come out as and when I can do them. But since the last episode, which was Swindon and Forest Green, wasn't it? So we've played 4 games since then, and we've actually only won one of them, and that was the first one, a brace from Charlie Caton, sort of Northampton. But then we were reliant on a 92nd minute goal against Grimsby from Marcus Dacus to salvage a point before going off to Burton Albion at the Pirelli Stadium. Despite taking a very, very early lead, we lost 2-1. And then a 0-0 draw at home to Accrington, where, if I remember rightly, I'll just click into it, I think they didn't even have a shot. No, they had one, we had 25, and it finished 0-0 because it's FM. What that does mean, not surprisingly, is the league table's not looking amazing at the moment. We're just a point above the playoff places at the moment. We do have a game in hand. Big result was Swindon lost at home to Walsall, which has put Walsall up into 5th and given that, well, extended their lead in 5th actually, to be fair, and Hartlepool beat Newport as well, so we are now just a point clear of both of those, and we're only 9 points away from dropping out of the playoffs altogether. We're 7 points off Swindon, but we do have a game in hand now, which, you know, it could prove crucial. It might not, of course. It's telling me to make 8 changes. Not going to be doing it. We've got this big game against Palace. We'll have a look at them before the match. So I have made a few changes. Alex Kovacevic is in. Benny Couto, I think I'm going to have an issue with because he wanted more playing time, and there's 1 day left on that promise, and I don't think this match is going to be enough to satisfy him. So we'll have to see what happens there. We have Matthias Roberts, one of our youth players, in the squad for this as well. As I say, it's the Pizza Cup. Hopefully we will be winning it. Let's see if there's anybody in the Forest squad that we know, if they've got any of their first team players in there perhaps. We will see. No one there that I know of, to be fair, so quite confident that we can win an under-23s game. We are a senior club at the end of the day. How important will it be to score first? Don't know. Depends when you score first, doesn't it? If you score first in the 93rd minute, probably a pretty good time. Score in the first minute, not necessarily. I've just dropped an encourage right as we've got a highlight. If we score, we'll be in trouble because it won't go down well. But Caton's played it in, and Junior Luamba has scored just past the 4-minute mark. He's in a little bit of form since coming back from injury. He's really struggled, Junior Luamba, but he is making an impact when he plays. And he did well, Caton. That's a lovely ball. And it's a good, calm finish from Junior Luamba. And they're all about to get really unhappy faces because I've dropped an encourage. There we go. There's all the red. Come on, lads. This is a competition I want to win. Like, I wanted to win the trophy, of course, last season, and that didn't happen. It was a quarter-final defeat, I think, wasn't it? But this one I want. We're doing all right. 6 shots, 2 on target, smashing the possession. It's what I would expect, though, against an under-23 team. I mean, you're never going to see one in the final, are you, really? Junior Luamba is potentially injured, although he hasn't got the little cross next to him, so we'll try and get him through to half-time and see how he is. Only had 1 highlight so far. We're back in with 1 now. Oh, and Taylor. And Kovacevic has held on. I don't think Luamba's going to be coming out for the second half. Kirby's nodded that on. Claridge. They've gone long. Looking for Taylor. Oh, and he's drilled that one just wide. Okay, alright. It's a decent first half showing. We've just gone into double figures on shots, but only 3 of them on target isn't particularly great. We can definitely take charge of this match. Let's just have a look then at Junior. You see, he's alright now. He's fine now. Niall John's the one that I should really be worried about because he's been booked. But we'll, I'd ideally like to be a couple of goals up before I start bringing on a couple of these young players. I mean, Reeves, John and Kirby, that should really see off this Nottingham Forest midfield. Okay, we're an hour in. Going to have to start looking at changes. So Luamba can come off for Jasper. Charlie Kane can stay on because he's fine. I can always play Marcus Dackers down at Palace. Right, Mateus Roberts, I like the look of. This is one of the ones that we got on a free from Arsenal when he got released. I can't remember what I'm training him as. I'm training him as the advanced playmaker, so he can come on for Kirby. We've got Dibley Diaz, who, what am I training? Again, I'm training him as the advanced playmaker as well, which is a bit annoying. Who else have we got on the bench? Okay, we'll bring on Dibley Diaz in the Carrilero role then, and we'll see how that goes. Just do 3 for now. I assume this has to be done today. So, I can't remember if it's extra time and then penalties or if it's straight to penalties in this competition. I'm not too sure. Hopefully, we don't need to find out. Benny Couto comes up to halfway. Lifts a lovely ball in for Caton. 2-0. Job done. Should be job done. Charlie Caton with the finish. Benny Couto with the assist with a lovely ball. Just crosses halfway, and then that is a super pass. And I think maybe did it hit the keeper's hand? It seemed to be going high and then all of a sudden went in the bottom corner. I might just make a couple more changes then. I think we might give Dackers a game. And the other one I'm thinking is maybe Connor Wood for Benny Couto. But Josh Yorworth, I've been training as a ball-winning midfielder as well for that DM slot, so we'll bring him on for Reeves. And I'll praise them. Because we're doing well here. We are doing well. I'd like to see Dibley Diaz and Mateus Roberts on the ball a little bit. That would be quite nice. Here's Benny Couto in his own area. Goes long. Dackers is always going to win those headers, but that was a terrible header. And Jack Nadin has got one back for Forest. It's a shame. So it's no clean sheet for Kovacevic again. I mean, that is a terrible header from Marcus Dackers. I mean, I don't even know who you were aiming for there. And it's just not a good goal from our point of view at all. And I'm going to demand more now. Jordan Clark to take this throw. Goes long down the line looking for Dackers, who flicks it on into the box. No one there though again. It's a problem when you play one up front, I guess. But Jasper's come in and won that. And Dackers! Is it going to count? No. He's offside. I did wonder. Such a shame. Jasper was just too quick for everybody there. Stunning finish though. Just a shame that didn't count. Right, 3 minutes of stoppage time to go. Let's see this out, boys. Moved into 4 minutes, and we've done it. We are through. Not as convincing as I would have liked, but the performance was good. Just need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal, to be honest. We've got the result. That is all that matters. And Villa under 21s, under 23s, under 21s won in Milton Keynes, which is interesting. Arsenal comfortable lead in their semi-final League Cup. 40 grand we got for that. Lovely. We'll have a little chat with Charlie. And when's the next? I've no idea when the draw is. I'm guessing it's going to be in this episode at some point. So if it's not next, I'll see you for the Palace game or the draw. Right, well, here we are. We are at Selhurst Park, ready for our match. The EFL trophy, Papa John's EFL trophy thing, that's been drawn. There was no draw. We just got a news item saying we're playing Tottenham. So we're playing Tottenham at home. It's changed the structure of it since Huddersfield were last in it. It used to go all the way to a northern and southern section final, and then the two winners of that would play at Wembley. It's now gone into the quarter-final stage, and it's not regionalised. So we're at home to Tottenham under 21s. So that'll be fun. That should be a good one to see. Right, so Crystal Palace are our opponents today in this FA Cup third round match. 25,500 is their capacity at Selhurst Park. Not sure how full it will be. Let's have a look at their squad then. They're currently 5th in the Championship after being relegated. Top scorer looks to be Said Benrahma with 9 goals, but he's out injured for a couple of months. They've got Matt Doherty. Wow. He's just gone to Atletico Madrid, hasn't he? Alex Kral, who I remember I had at West Ham for a season. He was a legacy loan deal. Still got Michael Elise, although he has asked to leave, so he is putting in some good performances, though. He looks to be their best player. Mbala and Zola has got 8 goals for them. I'm not sure we'll win it, this game. I'd love to think that we could, but just anything that gives us a little bit of pride, really, is all I'm looking for here. A couple of last-minute changes that we'll make here. Benny Couto did come to me and say I didn't keep his promise, so I've apologised and said I will do it again. So I've got another couple of months to make him happy. We've just made a signing as well, by the way. Luke Matheson has come in from Plymouth. We've paid actual money for a player. He's coming for 25k. Looks really, really good, but I'm not going to give him his debut in this game. He's a right-sided player. I could potentially retrain him into a winger. Might be something to do going forward. Alex Denny's going to take his spot. There's quite a few changes actually, I think. 2 of the 3 midfielders have been changed. The centre-backs, the keeper, and the full-backs. So yeah, there's quite a few changes from this. We've got seven subs. So Matheson can actually be on the bench. We might actually give him some game time. Who else can we have on the bench? Probably Nia Kirby, I think. Gives us a little bit of midfield reinforcement. We've got Niall John on the bench as well, but Jake Reeves can keep his place. Gonna have to give Luke Matheson a squad number. Do we give it? I like 13 to be for a goalkeeper. I don't like giving it to an outfield player, so you can have 38 instead. Right, here we go. Let's see what the crowd is at Selhurst. Last season we took Derby to a replay with a 2-2 draw, and then we lost 2-0 in the replay. But we did well. We did well. Go and cause an upset is what we're going to say. And let's just pause it quickly and let's see what the crowd is. 11.5. Not amazing. Not amazing at all. Not going to be an awful lot of money coming in from that. Right, let's drop an encourage. Oh no, not when there's a highlight again. The Guaita's gone. Guaita's in goal for them. Oh. Brilliant, Magnus Norman. Not how you want to fall behind, is it? You don't want to be conceding with an error like that. But Magnus Norman has kept us in it. De La Cruz to take the corner. McDonald with a big header, and Elise's shot is deflected. It's another corner. We're under the cosh already. De La Cruz has gone over to take this one as well, but McDonald again is there. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Whew. Okay. Ridden the early storm. They've still got Mark Gahey as well. Tyreek Mitchell. They've got a decent squad. They've kept a few of their players together, haven't they? Wow, another save from Magnus Norman. I thought that might have been offside there, actually. I'm just wondering as well, should I have played Marcus Dackers in this game just for that aerial ability and for that strength? I wonder. Joe Roden, Esri Konsa. They've got a decent squad. They should be higher than 5th in the Championship. McDonald's gone forward looking for Caton. I think half-time might see Marcus Dackers come on. Gahey passing it around well here. 25 minutes on the clock. Elise held it up well there, the striker. Across it goes. Cleared away. And again, Charlie Caton, it's not happening for him up front. He isn't going to win the aerial battle. I shouldn't have played him. I should have gone with Dackers. And we are a goal down here. Enrique Pereira at the back stick. Michael Elise with the assist. First goal conceded. Got him behind us there. Whips it across. I mean, if he'd have got a touch, he might well have put it in his own net. But it came through to Pereira. And he has scored. Right, I've dropped another encourage as Hobson goes long with that free kick. Luamba's not going to get to that though. And Palace get it under control and start to build again. And Elise has played it in for Ebioe. Went low. Norman does well. Come on, boys. I mean, I really want us to have a go, but we're just not getting anywhere near them at the minute. We've only had a third of the possession as well. Konsa goes across to Gay. Come on, get it off them, get it off them. I think I'm definitely going to take Caton off at the break. Down the channel for Ebioe. Mitchell. Dela Cruz. And Diaz. And Norman makes a save spectacularly. And McDonald again at the near post to head it away. He is a wall. Oh, my word. Don't know what happened there. They deservedly in front, and it's Magnus Norman keeping us in the game at the moment. Charlie Caton's looking anxious. Show me something better in the second half. I mean, I can't really have too much of a go at them, can I? Really? I'm going to make 3 changes though, and unfortunately Charlie is going to have to come off. Both wingers and the striker. Jake Reeves is looking like he might have to come off as well at some point, so we'll try and get him to the hour mark, but it's a triple change at the break. What have we got? Maybe we go a bit more direct, just slow it down a little bit. Actually, I think we had expressive on as well, didn't we? Should we take that off? We'll drop an encourage because it doesn't really matter if we score or if we go 2-0 down. An encourage should work. As Elise hits it forward and Ebioe has scored and it is 2-0. Elise at his creative best here, he's got 2 assists. Damn it. That's killed any hope we had, I think. 2-0, and that's a lovely finish. Touch with the left, fired in with the right. That's a shame. That is a shame. Can we get ourselves back into it here though? It's headed away and it's going to be 3 if we're not careful. Ebioe down the right. White shirts getting forward. Reeves has done well though. Wood goes long. Dacker's, see, it sticks with him a little bit better, doesn't it? And he's played it across for Jasper. He's done really well. Oh, and the pullback was to nobody. That was our best attack. And we're penned back again now. And Elise to a Ebby away. Makes it 3. And it's a hat-trick of assists for Michael Elise. He has terrorised us. He's offside, I'd like to say, by the way, there. No VAR in the Championship. Not even a... Do you notice there's not even a tight offside replay on that? He was offside, Elise, when he got played in there. That's annoying. Right, now John on. Which leaves us with Kirby, Matheson, Couto or Yorworth to bring on. Okay. Oh, we'll give Matheson his debut. Why not? Half an hour. We're 3-0 down. Come on and have some fun, mate. I'll encourage again. I can't. I mean, what are they? 5th and we're 3rd, so that's what, 24, 26. They're nearly 50 places above us in the league ladder. So can't really be too upset. I don't want to get embarrassed. Give me 3-0 and I'll get out of there now. I don't want to go in 4-5, even worse. I'm disappointed we haven't had more of an opportunity against them, to be honest. But they are. I mean, Norman's done brilliantly. Norman's had a super game. Don't know what he's unhappy about. He's just anxious. You're having a great game, mate. Oh, and it is 4. It's Joe Roden. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't want 4. 4 starts to become a hammering. Never mind, lads. Never mind. Let's try not to concede another one, please. Forward it goes, and Matheson caught Norman again. He's been brilliant, Magnus Norman. Deserves a 7.4, to be honest. We've done sweet FA going forward, really. That's disappointing. Perry, if we got it to 4-1, wouldn't be the worst, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen, does it? Hobson's going to get back there. Go back to Magnus. No. Okay. Whoa. That was an interesting pass. Perry to Wood. Long for Brennan. Dacker's in the middle. Brennan's done well, and Dacker's has scored. Love it. Well done, lads. We've won stoppage time. Well played by Brennan. He's done really well there. That's a lovely ball in. And Dacker's glances it in. And, you know, if we're going to lose by 3, I'd rather it be 4-1 than 3-0. So, I'm not totally unhappy. You should all be very... Wow, okay. You should all be very proud. Did you want me to tell you off for losing to a team 50 places above us in the standings? Really? Ridiculous. Don't really care about the other results that have happened. They're not important. They're not interesting. What I do care about is what's happening in our division, and we are still 3rd. So nobody has gone above us with games in hand. Crawley did win 3-0, so it's getting very tight in that playoff picture. I don't want to be dropping into that, really, if I can help it. Don't have any injuries, which is good. Let's have a look at the schedule then. So we're out of that. That's fine. It was coming. Don't really mind too much. So what we've got coming up, we've got the Tottenham under-21s in the. I mean, the quarter-final of the trophy has 5 Premier League under-21 teams left in it. We beat Everton in the group stage, but you've also got Newcastle, Tottenham, Arsenal, and Villa, and it's only ourselves, Rochdale, and Crawley flying the flag for the actual EFL. So hopefully we get through. But we've got Stockport away just before it, so I think it's going to be back pretty quick, because Stockport obviously is a derby. So I think we'll be back for that. I think we'll do Tranmere and Harrogate, and then begin for those 2 games in the next episode. So again, apologies for the elongated absence. It can't be helped at the moment, so just bear with me. Videos will be out as and when, as I said earlier. As always though, smash a like on this for me, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications, and I'll see you very soon for another big double header right here on this channel. And as always, thank you for watching.